You guys, Malufus in action from the very, very beginning. I've been streaming for like 3 minutes and I was not live. You have to activate streaming on OBS and then, ouch, click the go live on YouTube, and I did not do the second step. And so, holy crap, I'm a fool. Hello everybody, hi Jorge, and hi Linktardis, and Conrad, and Letodan, and Talon, Nerevarum, and the Alb, and Jester. Ay, Malufos, Neurothos. What's up with YouTube making this process so much harder? It's an extra step that I have never gotten used to. Hey Dandelion, how are you? I was mentioning it before I went live, but I thought I was live, saying that I suspect this is going to be a chatty stream because there is a lot going on mentally, physically, emotionally, so it might be a chatty stream. But let's start with some singing. I was looking through my list and I feel like singing. Sinking ships. That's the kind of mood I am in. I am a freaking sinking ship. You turned 31 today, Linktardis. That is fantastic. Congratulations. Do I have a piano? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Linktardis. Happy birthday to you. May you have hundreds and hundreds more birthdays, and may they all be wonderful. Okay, so let's go back to my sinking ship of depression and sing this beautiful song by Trees of Eternity. When do I start singing? I think it's here. To know her is to see that nothing is as it seems. She'll show her true face when you're stripped of all belief. Sweet tyrant, laying out the course with what you need to send you through the veils of eternity. Crack me open or I'll go down on this sinking ship. Don't leave, sorry, me to drown. This is interesting. Still the water bears the sound of my eternal plea, and all I found, and all I will. Luis, I'm so glad that you've been following for years, and welcome. She'll call you with a mirage of what you want to see. You fall into her arms as she shatters all your dreams. Sweet violence aimed to crack the shell from which you bleed, and send you through the veils, through the tree of eternity. Crack me open or I'll go down on this sinking ship. Don't leave me to drown. Still the water bears the sound all I found. I remember you. Link and a whole bunch of numbers. And all I will. And all I will. And all I will. And all I will. Malu Phoenix the Contortionist. I was trying to see if I had some of these microphones have a minus 10 dB pad, that like a switch, and it lowers the volume. And I was wondering if that was turned on, which I believe it wasn't. Let me contortion again and check now that I am not singing. Ow! Hold on, I need more light. Where's my flashlight? I'm at that age where I can't see unless I have good lighting. No, it's not on. I guess this mic is a lot lower in volume than the other one. That's what was throwing me off, because I had the settings for the other mic. I saw a comment on YouTube that somebody said, like, I miss your old mic. And I was like, we should try that again. And I like it. It's chocolatey, I feel. Where does an electrical cord go shopping? The outlet mall. Hi, Cord Jester. Best Skyrim mod ever was the Skyrim song on the intro screen. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. A bit low on the mix. Yeah, let me see if maybe with this mic, what I can do is go to my compressor here and make it a little bit louder, without necessarily super loud on the mixing thing. Okay. Okay, what do you guys want to hear? Do you want to hear me whine about life? Hey, Lily Pew, how are you? And hey, Wally. Reignite. Okay. How about Love Story? Absolutely. By the way, Belactec, thank you. I saw that you posted a link. I just released Love Story on Bandcamp. If you guys buy music from Bandcamp, it's available there. It'll be available on streaming platforms on the 6th of June. So it's still a little while to go. The Reignite song, yeah, it was called Reignite. We can sing that, of course. And thank you, Conrad, for being a member for 52 months. I should just, like, pick a depressing chord to say that life is shitty. I'm kidding. It's not shitty, it's not the best of times right now, but it's all right. I heard an alert. My mouse froze. I did not see the alert. I should open Streamlabs. I still have one of your patron autographs in my dresser. That's awesome, Link. I hope you've been well. I'm sorry to hear that, Malukah. I'm also having a rough time. I hope it gets better for you soon. I hope for you as well. It's just the way life goes. Continue. Yes, I'm logging into Streamlabs. So what ended up happening, you may remember a little chat. I have 2 herniated discs in my back, so I'm in pain, and I had 2 weeks of treatment. I was taking medicine that made the pain go away. It took inflammation away, so that made me feel like the best person in the world and most powerful and most strongest, because it lessens the multiple sclerosis symptoms as well. And so I had 2 weeks, especially the second week. It was just like I was flying, I was doing things, Miss Productivity 2026, and happy and hopeful. And then the treatment ended, because I cannot be on treatment forever with those kinds of meds. And then everything is back to being like, to feeling just painful and ugh. And so that's why I'm like, not at my best, I feel. But we're here and we get to sing, so that's a good thing. All right, Reignite. Beauty of Dawn, one of the ESO songs. Yeah, Link. This week has been the most difficult for the family in recent years, but I'm glad to hear from you. It brightens my day and gives me a lot of peace. Same to you. That's what you guys do for me, so that's why I love streaming. We can hear you whine about life, the Bard song till the time. Those are my whining songs. Hope can drown, lost in thunderous sound, and fear can claim what little faith remains. But I carry strength from souls now gone. They won't let me give in. I will never surrender, will free the earth and sky, crush my heart into embers, and I will reignite. I will reignite. Gracias, Gerardo. Death will take those who fight alone, but united we can break a fate once set in stone, and just hold the line until the end, 'cause we will give them hell. I will never surrender, will free the earth and sky, crush my heart into embers, and I will reignite. I will reignite. I will reignite. It's called Reignite. It was a tribute song that I wrote for the Mass Effect games. Georgia, thank you so much for the donation. And welcome, Flaren. Good to see you. Any plans for Dragonborn Comes remake? You know, somebody mentioned this on a video recently, on the remake that I remade. No, the remake that I have that's 8 years afterwards. Somebody said you should make another one. Now it's like, could I? What could I do differently? Because I remember when I was making that first cover, I went through several iterations of what I wanted it to be like, and I remember there was this like rootsy, almost bluesy kind of cover version of it that I was like, maybe I can dig that up and finish it. Luis, saludos desde México hasta España. It's been 2.5 months since you emailed us. It has, Rabad. It has. I'm so sorry. I think things have been tricky and I haven't found a way to write in a way that is not like super depression delivery to your inbox. I don't want to do that. But I also don't want to lie and be like, whoa, guys, life is great. wait. No. Oh, hold on 1 second because getting messages. 1 second. I have no idea what this is. Okay. Hope it's nothing. We are here to listen to you. Thank you for listening to me. Hi, thank you for everything you have done for Black Ops Zombies. Oh my goodness, I absolutely have loved getting to work with Kevin, Mr. Speedy. Did I only miss Reignite? Reignite and something else. Sinking ships. Yeah, I'm super upset. Like and subscribe. Vokulfenma, por favor, of course. Irish Potato, hello. Vokulfenma, let's sing Vokulfenma. Sepotento, thank you so much for the donation. Is there something I can sing for you after Vokulfenma? Fire, fire, dragon fire, searing words of ancient ire. Wake, wake from the grave, rise to set the world aflame. Night, night, endless night, terror is the only light. Bane, bane, rage untamed, darkness dwells in age-old blame. Bodan, Jorsa frul rai, Vakul fenma, fenma, finorok, bebing bonar, Vakul fenma. You're super welcome. Sul, sul, fenzalok, nakrin ma ferak nalok, kanar fin me wonis kora, vokune kilan wafin krai. Botan, jorsa frul rai, Vakul fenma, fenma, finorok, bebing bonar, Vakul fenma. Yeah, we should add Love Story to the queue in celebration of the Bandcamp release. One of the things that I wanted to chat about, let me remove the reverb so we can not be in a cavern. Hello, while we talk. I am going to burp, excuse me. One of the things that I've been thinking a lot, especially in getting to experience once again the contrast between feeling better and feeling my new normal, is the fact that I really want to get going on several bucket list items that I have, things that I want to do before if I end up losing more dexterity and ability of motor skills with my right hand. I've always wanted to watercolor, and you guys, the guys that have been here from the very beginning know this. I have dabbled in this. I've watched tutorials, and I really love it because at this time it is truly an activity that I am not good at, but that way I sit and do it and think of nothing, and it's meditation, and it's very, very nice. And an idea that I have that I want to do, but I keep saying, no, I need to wait to plan and organize. Freak off, with organize, no organizing. We're going to do this now. What I want to do, I think my favorite thing to watercolor is landscapes or like settings more so than flowers or people. I would love it if you guys could submit. I just need to figure out how we can do this. If you could submit a picture that means something for you, could be of your home, your yard, your city, whatever, but a landscape, a setting that you like, and we will pick one, and I will draw you a super clumsy watercolor. But I'll do a few of these to get that, out of that need to learn more about watercoloring out of my system. And I would love for it to be something that I can share with you. Malukah Ross. Painting with happy accidents. Where can we send it? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what would be the easiest way. On Discord? Yes, but I don't have a Discord anymore that I actively use. You have amazing pictures of your hometown. That's awesome. Email, probably. A Google Drive. I also don't have a Discord. Yes, but I worry with email that it's going to be a difficult thing to keep track of that between other emails, that things are going to be easy to get lost. I should have thought this through before sharing the idea. No, we're going to plan on the go, and we're going to do stuff. I was going to say, but no, do things. Do things PG. How can we do this? You could just create an email for this. Well, actually, okay, I know what we can do. Ravens for Messenger. I did the 6-7 gesture. What? Someone might find an idea to help you. No, I think if you use the email info@malukah.com, that's the one I have on Instagram for like the Insta spam that is like, you're an influencer and do this and do that, and it's like, no, but that's the email I have, but I can, it doesn't get emails very often. So if you can send whatever picture you would like, and keep in mind, while this was mentioning like a city and stuff, it can't be like really small stuff. If you have like more of like trees and bushes and lakes or something like that. I'm a beginner after all. I cannot paint super detailed stuff. But yeah, feel free to send an email to info@malukah.com, and I will take a look at the pictures there. And I don't know if I'm going to pick one or if I'm going to, maybe we can like raffle vote or something, but I'll figure that out. Step 1, send me the pictures of a setting that you like and that you would like me to make a super Malufus watercolor of it. I have to show you. I did this on the weekend. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I painted a little setting. And the great thing about watercolor is, even if it's not that great up close, it kind of looks nice. It's a fun little memory. And I super enjoyed it. So I want to do more of that. My birthday is on June 5th, and Omi asked me, my husband asked me, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, watercolors. So I'm getting a new set of watercolors, and I'll be ready to paint. Okay. After the commercial break, we return to the singing, the bard song. bards and their songs. When hours have gone by, I'll close my eye in a world far away. I'm looking for the lyrics. We may meet again, but now hear my song about the dawn of the night. Let's sing the bard's song. Typing and singing is hard. Tomorrow will take us away, far from home. No one will ever know our names, but the bard's songs will remain. Tomorrow will take us away, the fear of today, it will be gone due to our magic song. I still haven't found the lyrics. What the crap? There's only one song left in our minds, tales of a brave man who lives far from here. Now the bard songs are over and it's time to leave. No one should ask you for the name of the one who tells the story. Tomorrow will take us away, far from home. No one will ever know our names, but the bard's songs will remain. Tomorrow all will be known, and you're not alone. So don't be afraid of the dark and cold, 'cause the bard's songs will remain. All will remain in my thoughts and in my dreams. They're always in my mind. These songs of hobbits, dwarves and men and elves, come close your eyes. You can see them too. I kept searching for the lyrics. It's like, no, it doesn't exist, doesn't exist. And I'm like, how can it not exist? I recorded a cover of it. It exists. Cute Tale of the Tongues. Cool. I approve. Good morning, Slavoye, 1980. You're super welcome, Jorge. Where am I sending your picture? Send it to info at malukah.com. Has anybody sent a picture so I can check to see if I got it? It's so funny. Every now and then I get an email from my crappity crap. Why are you doing that? Fiznika Sani. Hey Malu, you helped me go through a breakup a few years back. I just wanted to say thank you, because somehow you're always here when I'm at my lowest. I am super happy that it was a comfort to you in any way. Breakups, I think, are super, super horrible to go through. And I hope that now I can be with you through happier times. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. And yes, please, if you have a request, let me know what you'd like to hear. wrong so that I can check my mail. Check my email. I have not received a picture. Can you send one, please? Can somebody send a email to info? So we can make sure that it's working. Ah, picture of your painting. Woo, Andreas! Let me look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. And I was just looking at a technique tutorial that I think this would be perfect for. Andreas, thank you for sending it. Excellent. I love how no matter what crazy thing I think of, you guys are with me to the end. It's fantastic to not have to be a fool alone. Natural or urban landscapes, or do you prefer? I think I prefer natural in general. I tend to like more at natural landscapes, but if they're urban, as long as they're simple enough, not too like many little tiny details, then I can probably, it will be good to practice to become a watercoloring professional. A view of Switzerland from the Black Forest. Oh, you guys are so lucky that you get to live in such beautiful places. Bruno, I don't know that song. I'm so sorry. You follow me since Skyrim. Overpower. BR. Thank you so much. Okay, Malukah, focus. Tale of the tongues. Alduin's wings, they did darken the sky. His roar fierce fire, and his scales sharpened sides. Men ran and they cowered, and they fought and they died. They burned and they bled as they issued in their cries. Dovakin, Dovakin, naloksin los varin, wadain vokul mafera kastvan, arkfinorok palgran fot nushon sindrosan, Dovakin fahin kokan mudra. We need saviors to free us from Alduin's rage. Heroes on the field of this new war to wage. And if Alduin wins, man is gone from this world, lost in the shadows of the black wings unfurled. But then came the tongues on that terrible day, steadfast as winter, they entered the fray, and all heard the music of Alduin's doom, the sweet song of Skyrim, sky-shattering through. And so the tongues freed us from Alduin's rage, gave the gift of the voice, ushered in a new age. And if Alduin's eternal, then eternity's done, for his story is over and the dragons are gone. So For his story is over and the dragons are gone. I always imagine jazz hands. Imagine if that were in like a Broadway show. The dragons are gone. Andrés Angora, thank you for being a member 29 months. Malu, por Dios, casi me pierdo este también. Espero que estés muy bien. ¿Puedo pedirte duele despertar? Of course. Muchas gracias. Un abrazo desde Colombia. Saludos y abrazos desde México, Andrés. Good to see you. I was going to say something. I saw that Rob asked me, let me remove the reverb. Rob asked me if I was introducing Dante to drawing and to all that. I try as much as possible. It's so funny because his dad is always like, Malukah, he's a boy. He wants to run and fight and chase things. He doesn't want to sit and color. But, and he usually is like, coloring is boring. But then he sits down to color and he colors and has fun. So I take it as a win every time I'm able to convince him to sit down and color. So I figure it's nice that it's like screen-free time and we sit together and color. With this latest drawing the watercolor that I was doing, I was using my fancy watercolors, and he wanted to use everything I use, he wants to use. But the problem with Dante at this age, because he's 5, is that his idea of watercoloring is to make the ugliest color possible. And so he dips the brush in water and goes to the red, swirls it, and to the yellow and to the blue, and like mixes every single bit of color to make the ugliest one. And so he's so sweet about it too. He's like, look, Mom, here, you can use my ugly color. And I'm like, thank you, sweetie. Wow, lucky me. It's hilarious. But it does like mess up the palettes. And for his Crayola watercolors, I let him do it. But for mine, I was like, sweetie, no, these we use one color at a time, or we mix here apart and not on the palette. But it's super fun. I don't know. I don't have anything that I can show you right now. But I have a bunch of pictures of us coloring together. Super, super fun. Painting and art are great, but push the geometry too. Like math, do you mean? Or like shapes? He's at a stage where he really loves math. First of all, he's obsessed with the concept of infinity. Like he can't quite grasp it. So it's like, is 1000 more than infinity? And I'm like, no, Dante, infinity is the last number. But what is that number? And I was like, nobody knows, Dante. Nobody has ever counted far enough to be an infinity. And sometimes it's like 8:30 and he's supposed to be asleep and he's like, Mom, but what is if it's infinity plus 1, what is a number? And I'm like, I don't know, sweetie, I don't know. And then I love that he's doing basic math in school. He's in preschool too. And so he's like trying to go to sleep and he's like, Mom, what is 10 plus, what do I need to add to 10 so that I can make 100? And I'm like trying to do math, falling asleep myself. And I'm like, oh, sweetie. But he loves it. You're hitting the character limit here. I need to sing more songs so that you have more space. Infinity is not the last number. Infinity is a property. Okay, but explain it to a 5-year-old, Talon. How would you say it? I don't think he knows what a property is. I don't think I know what a property is. Yeah, we can sing Dragonborn comes toward the end of the stream. What time is it? Okay, I'm good on time. Infinity isn't the last number. It is not a number at all. It is a value greater than any number. Infinity means that there is no last. Exactly. But he doesn't accept that. Like, he wants answers. Poor soul still thinks that he can get answers in life. Max had just discovered rhyming. Oh, Dante too, Lily Pugh. It's so funny because he really wants to rhyme things. And I was trying to teach him the difference between a perfect and an imperfect rhyme. And so he starts making up words, trying to get a perfect rhyme. It's so funny. You've been trying to learn the Woven Storm? I have that. Do I have the chords on that on my site? I don't remember. What was the email? info@malukah.com. Thank you, Blacktech. Story of Infinity. It is very philosophical. By the way, very important to have real time in the age of technology and screens. Yeah. And then the philosophical thoughts at like 8:30 or 9 p.m. It's like, mother, today is a tomorrow of yesterday. And I'm like, holy crap. Like, yeah, but it sounds like so deep. Beijing Buzz Lightyear. That's another phrase that he's upset with. Mom, is infinity and beyond bigger than infinity? And he hasn't watched Toy Story, but I guess he hears from his friends. Infinity means you could take a chocolate out of a big jar. No matter how much you take, there's always more. Oh, that is so fantastic, Flaren. But no, he's going to want me to take him to the store to buy that jar. That jar of infinite chocolate. Woven Storm, but in Polish. Yeah, we could do that. Unfortunately, infinity is a bit abstract. It cannot be reached, and putting it into equations will most of the time result in chaos. That's awesome, Eamon Shelley. Yeah, it's definitely an incredible age right now at 5. So fun and funny. And challenging, too, to have to do math while I'm falling asleep. Where was the list? Sorry, the list that without characters. There we go. Woven Storm. Okay. Let me find the lyrics before I start singing. Get my cavern back. Oh yeah, I need to sit straighter because the back hurts. Woven Storm. Why are you doing that? It shows me a Bruno Mars song. What the crappity crap? I search for Priscilla's song and the results that I get is a Bruno Mars song called The Lazy Song. Here we go. Oh, square roots, no.
Z moich snów uciekasz nad ranem. Cerca jak agresłatka jak bez. Chcesz mieć czarne loki splotane, fiolkowe oczy, mokre od łez.
Thank you, Ariru.
I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found?
Is your favorite cover, Jose? That's awesome. Welcome. Guys, give me a second because I have... Okay. I have so many emails of photos from you guys. Okay, cool. Yes, okay. What was next on the list? I follow the moon. Andres, Malu, congrats on the release of your new cover. Already wish listed it for the next Bandcamp Friday. That's awesome. Any plans for your incoming birthday? I have to wait and see. If I could stream on my birthday, it would be fantastic, but I have to go. Dante has his end of school year festival that day. So I know that in the morning, I'm going to be at that. But if I can manage to get home after that, I would love to be able to stream. It was so much fun. And we could maybe do some watercoloring. Maybe it could be like a Malukah does whatever she wants stream. Yeah? Yeah, Lily Pew, please. Any pictures that you can send. Hi, Philip. No worries, Wally. Whenever you can. Actually, I have a question. How easy or hard was it for you to sing in a Skyrim calls it dragon language? King Foxy, sorry. It was actually, I feel it was easy because the way that the words seem to be pronounced is very like Spanish, the way that Spanish is spoken here in Mexico. So the vowel sound like nu, san, sul, tu, vas. I don't know, like there are words in Spanish that have those sounds. And so it didn't feel difficult at all. It was more about memorizing the order of the lyrics, I guess. But I've always felt very lucky that Spanish being my first language allowed me to not struggle with that, because I know it can be tricky for people that speak other languages. Wait, so you're saying the Skyrim dragons are Mexican? Not quite, Talon. I'm saying they talk in Spanish. They're not Mexican. Maybe it's their second language. Hey, Unshaken. I was looking for the moon. I need to drink some water and then some coffee. Evanescence is releasing a new album that day. What? I'm glad they're releasing another album. It's been so nice to see artists that were young when I was young still getting all these chances later on in life. Like Blink-182, Evanescence. even the Backstreet Boys with a show in Vegas. No, but it's good. It's good. I think we should celebrate music always, and it's nice that to remember. Hydrated Queen. Yeah, and in fact, I think I'm going to have one of the throat drop thingies. That's right. Ashen Kaniku. Yes, I have, like, it was just like reading for me. I read it literally and I pronounce it right by default. So that was nice. Okay. Where's my moon? There we go. Here we go. Okay, I have to sing very quickly. My cavern activated.
Every night I sit and stare at the sky, remembering my day, thinking of tomorrow. Looking back at all the things that I tried.
Hard to sing with this.
All that would change, and what I would keep the same. It seems that my life follows the moon. At times it's half empty and sometimes it's full, spinning around through darkness and light, falling so low and rising so high.
Trainicorn, have a good day. Sergeant, Trainicorn. I feel like a chipmunk.
From afar the moon is perfect and bright, the surface so smooth, and that's how I'm supposed to look. But I don't wanna use distance to hide the scars and shadows of my heart, 'cause they make me who I am. It seems that my life follows the moon. At times it's half empty and sometimes it's full, spinning around through darkness and light, falling so low and rising so high. When I feel strong, I chase the days, dancing in circles through phase after phase. And when I feel lost, I try to remember that I follow the moon. I follow the moon.
Aqua just broke up. No.
I'm holding on tight through darkness and light. Joy can be fleeting and grief takes time. I follow the moon. I follow the moon. It seems that my life follows the moon. At times it's half empty, and
And sometimes it's full, and sometimes I forget the lyrics. Fantastic. Chipmunk Malu for a bit. It makes me like salivate a whole bunch, and it's hard to sing well, salivating like a dog. Edge of Night, In Dreams. Where are we going? I think we have to close the list because I have about half an hour, a bit more than half an hour. Okay. In Dreams. You guys, I looked through several hard drives to see if I could find the session for Misty Mountains, and I can't find it. It seems I really did delete it. So I can't get the karaoke track. FHE In Dreams. Let me just remember the key. Lovely reverb, thank you. I love it so much. Okay, so this is the key. Let me take out the salivating contraption. So we start. Let me just return this to the beginning.
Home is behind the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread through shadow to the edge of night, until the stars are all alight. Mist and shadow, cloud and shade, all shall fade, all shall fade. When the cold of winter comes, scarlet night will cover day. In the veiling of the sun, we will walk in bitter rain. But in dreams, I can hear your name. And in dreams,
By Link.
we will meet again. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. When the seas and mountains call, and we come to end of days, in the dark I hear a call, calling me there. I will go there and back again.
You guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the donations. Rambling Court Jester, thank you for the concert streams. The community is fantastic here. I completely agree. It's great what music could do to bring people together, sending all the good vibes. Thank you, Jester, and I absolutely love this community. I love this song so much. I'm glad, Dandelion, thanks for the donation. And Pijoja, thanks for the other donation. Thank you for your music and grace. You're too kind. Thank you. I need to know when we're on the last song for your thread, Wally. Okay, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I have to. We're good on time right now. I'll keep you posted. Where is my beauty of the dawn? Malukah, sit straight because you have hernias in your back. I'm wearing, what do you call, I think it's a brace. You know, the thing to help me sit straight. And I still managed to hunch somehow. Erase this. Have you thought about covering the rest of the Lord of the Rings Hobbit songs out of curiosity? I have, I just haven't gotten around to it. I do want to. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Malu. Great to see and hear you today. You're very kind. Thank you, Peter. I really appreciate the donation. The queue is closed for now, but if you'd like to request something for the next time I stream, do let me know. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Beauty of Dawn. Beauty of Dawn. Here it is. Wrong song.
A serpent lights the ancient sky, a threat of tainted stars. Evil stirs, and in its wake the souls of mortals sway.
Ay, Malukah!
And sorrow reigns over fields of red, and spirits pace through the shadows cast by their graves. These are days and nights of venom and blood. Heroes will rise as the anchors fall. Brave and strive, reclaim every soul that belongs to the beauty of dawn.
Glad you like it, Ro.
Darkness strikes to blind the strong, but faith will guide our swords.
You're playing a game.
Loyal hearts will stand as one and fight with shields of hope. Pride fuels the deadly fire that devours our tower of gold.
Yes, it is.
The drums of war will rage and roar till the sun burns bright once more. These are days and nights of venom and blood. Heroes will rise as the anchors fall. Brave and strive, reclaim every soul that belongs to the beauty of dawn.
Such good memories from Beauty of Dawn. You know what? I'm going to make a list because in my birthday stream, hopefully it can be on June 5th, it's going to be what I want to do. So I will make, let me find a new page. Birthday stream. stream. I will make one watercolor painting. And then the other thing that I want to do, that I've always wanted to do, and I have mentioned this a few times, but I will do it on June 5th. I will show you step by step how I wrote the lyrics for the Elder Scrolls Online Beauty of Dawn song. The Malufus is strong today. It gives Empire Times vibe. Thank you for the donation. Also, new hairstyle, Malu. Yes, my hair was so damaged from years and years of hair coloring that it was just falling off, and I've now started taking some like vitamins and stuff to hopefully nurse it back to health, but I had to get it back to my normal color so I don't have to keep bleaching it. And yeah, so I had to cut off all the, like, it's so funny, my hair was like that, and then like 3 little strands were longer because all the rest of the hair had fallen off. TMI, but on watercolor painting. One, behind the scenes of Beauty of Dawn, work in progress, because I have a folder full of the images that I took, because as I was writing it I wanted to remember that the origins of the lyrics, so I can guide you step by step how I wrote it. I said someday I will share it, and it's been like 13 years and I haven't. So we're gonna do that on my birthday. What else? You're beautiful, you don't need different hair. Thank you, Gohan. I have learned that. It took me many years to learn, but like this feels normal. This is me. It was fun dyeing my hair, but I appreciate not having to spend the time or the money to dye it. Because the last thing that I was doing with the highlights, it took 4 hours at the salon, just sitting there. Like and it's like, this is not a way to live life. Excuse me. The one about being covered in red, please? What do you mean? I missed that. God, I feel that long time bleach blonde. Ooh, you're brave, Night Feather. You're brave. No, I assume it's a lot of fun and stuff, but hard to maintain. About how you wrote it. Okay, and covered in red as well. I don't have screenshots I could show you of that, but I could talk about it if you'd like. You better bring some work for your hairdressing appointment. I brought my laptop and like even like the power outlet thing, because it was so long my laptop died if I didn't take the power outlet thing. It's like, no, ain't nobody got time for this. I mean, whoever does, fantastic, you do you, but I'm too impatient. You can laminate something live on your birthday stream. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that idea. I saw a comment on YouTube recently, somebody, I think in the Dragonborn video, is like, what do you mean you like office supplies? And I was like, well, allow me to explain. I love scanners and printers and Post-its. So yeah, Andres, I approve that we are going to laminate something. I'll think of something. Laminate a mouse? No. More like laminate a drawing or something, or a picture. You're old enough to remember pre-mobile computing. Yeah, I'm old enough too, I think. Do printers behave when you use them? Occasionally. I'm very sad that I bought this very nice Canon printer. It prints beautiful photographs, but then it stopped working. And I called a repair center. I was like, sir, can you fix my printer? And it's like, no, ma'am, I'm sorry. It doesn't print yellow and gray, and I don't remember which color. They just stopped printing them. Their ink is full and everything stopped working. And the guy told me like, no, ma'am, we stopped servicing printers because it's just a waste of time. They're difficult to fix and almost impossible to fix, and it's just better to buy another one. I was like, so now I need to get a new printer. Kamakon says, my baby sis graduated and I left your 13-year job. You're free. And what will you do with your freedom, Kamakon? That sounds wonderful. You're running on coffee, back pain, and unearned confidence. Did I write that? Is that me? Great when you call the repair shop. It's like, help, my printer has a very common problem. They're like, no, they don't even bother anymore. Go on the road and stream. Nice, Kamakon. We're gonna laminate something. What else are we gonna do? We'll see. We'll think of something else. Okay, let's keep singing. Cavern, activate. Always running. Okay, let me think about this. Always running, where are we going? Daughter of the Sea, love story. 3 hearts as one, Dole Despertar, the Dragonborn comes. Okay. Time. Okay. Always running. I'm going to try. I may stop midway because it's a really hard song to sing. And if I can sing without hurting my voice, I'll sing. If not, I will stop. I'm gonna get the lyrics.
In this solemn field of silence, I can barely feel the pain. Blind and deaf to all the violence, and I've always felt this way. On the wind, a smell of misery, fear and death perfume the air. It begins again in mystery, and I always end up there, always unsuspecting, so easy to lure them away from all the angels within. I am running from something I'm becoming, unstoppable, and I'm coming from the something that I'm running from, becoming one, always running, like something might be coming to follow me, and I'm running from the something that I'm coming from, becoming one. I am letting go of all I know from this buried well of consciousness. I can barely breathe and hear the rain. Everyone becomes anonymous. Oh, their faces seem the same. Always unrelenting, descending into our own night. from something might be coming to follow me, and I'm running from the something that I'm coming from, becoming one I've become, something they all run from. I want you to be gone, but I know you just begun. Why am I numb to everything I have done? There's no going back for me. Becoming has taken its toll on me. I am running from something I'm becoming, unstoppable, and I'm running from the something that I'm coming from, becoming one, always running like something might be coming to follow me, and I'm running from the something that I'm coming from, becoming one. And I'm gonna stop there. Oh God. Stop. It's such a marathon of a song. My mood lately. You're running from the fact that you're getting older. I quite enjoy getting older. Tenista, I have to say. What else? I think it was... Hi. Okay, an easier one. Malukah, I've been gone so long, but I'm back. Hey, Sarian, how are you doing? Welcome back. Bial, thank you for gifting memberships. Bial, welcome to everybody. That was just made a member of the Reverb Empire. Where are we going from here? Where do we go? Thank you, Night Feather. Are we all blinded by fear? How do we know? How do we know? Where do we go? Where do we go? How do I know? Where do we go? Where are we going from here? How do we know? Where do we go? The trailer was amazing. Where are we going from here? Do we let go of all we know? Are we all blinded by fear? Where do we go when we let go? I feel I'm falling from here. Don't let me go. Is it the calling we hear? How do we know? Rambling chord gesture, you're drawing Labradors. Oh. Labradors are the best. Hey, Sarian, we've closed the request list for this stream. I'm going to be streaming next Thursday again. I could sing it then. I'm so sorry. It's just right now with the time, I have to go pick up my son soon. So I have to... I'm actually... I think I'm not going to complete the whole queue.
Daughter of the Sea. Ooh. This is the one I have to play, right? Everything else? No. I finished the throat drop. Let me look for it. Remind myself to get the Jaina karaoke. I should have it. I'm still looking for the chords. Get my piano out. You guys, before we finish the stream, I have to tell you a really cool thing. One of my nieces came over. She's 8, and I just realized that I have the brain of an 8-year-old because she walked into my office, saw my desk, saw my drawer full of pens and Post-its and notebooks and all these things. And I gave her a tour of my desk, and I felt like a rock star because I was like, here, this is a 0.5 pen, and I also have 0.7. And you know what? For very small and special things, 0.3. And then I have this Scotch tape, and then I have this washi tape, and then I have this date stamp. She was like, this is the coolest. And I'm like, right? And then I was like, I'm freaking 8 years old in my brain. It was still such a cool day. At least I felt seen, you know? I don't like these chords. Hold on one second. Always have the same problem. Malukah, figure out the chords before you try to play this on the stream. I don't know, it seems to be. Capo 1-6.
Beware, beware, the daughter of the sea. Beware, I heard him cry. His words carried upon the ocean breeze as he sank beneath the tide. Those blood-soaked shores of Kalimdor, where sailors fought and died, the admiral fell at Theramore because she left his side. Why this, oh daughter of the sea? Why this, did you forget your seaside days? Always the pride of our nation's eyes. How could she go astray when she did flee across the ocean deep? The admiral followed west. What else but sail to save a daughter's life and pray? She still drew breath But there he found upon those distant shores enemies upon their eyes. But when he faced those savage foes, his daughter stood aside, and buried deep beneath the waves, betrayed by family, to his nation with his last breath cried, "Beware the daughter of the sea." I heard across the moonlit sea the old boys warning me, "Beware, beware the daughter of the sea, beware, beware of me." Another jazz hands of me. Thanks for requesting that. It's such a good song. I love it so much. Hey, Runic Potato, how are you? Irish Potato was here earlier. I don't know if they're still here. I can still remember when you started the Dragon Reborn and he got you a place in one of the games. Just saying your life has been... Your life has been truly, by the way, can you make a song, Be Strong? Hey, that you can make a song, Be Strong. Thank you so much, Love Bunny, for fun. Okay, so now we have arrived to the final song. So 3 hearts as one, Dore Despertar or Dragonborn comes. What do we feel? You know what? We missed you too, Runic Potato. I'm glad that you're able to sneak back in. Let's sing three Hearts and Dragonborn. We tilled Skyrim's ground despite frozen toil. We tended the Kuama beneath Morrowind's soil. We hunted the Wamasu in black marshes glades. We 3 hearts had no need for blades. Thank you, the owl. Then they came from the seas, folded steel in their hands. They burned down our homes and ravaged our lands. Akaviri brought nothing but bloodshed and lies. Our families were slain before our eyes. With 3 separate people, they shared a cruel joke, a choice between death or the yoke. But then our 3 people knew what must be done to end the oppression. All 3 became one, forged by war. The Evan hearts rose and drove the Akaviri back to the sea. When the enemies begged for the mercy they lacked, 3 voices as one shouted blood for the pact. Wally, thank you. Forged by war, our story be told. No shackles can hold us, whether moonstone or gold. Thank you, Wally and the Owl, for all the gifted donations. Welcome to everybody that became a member, thanks to those donations. And now we go to the Dragonborn Extended.
Gasp, embarrassing. What was embarrassing? Good morning, Malukah. It's Roy from Alaska. Roy from Alaska, our Turner. How's the weather in Alaska today? We had rain yesterday. Did you? I want Alaskan weather in Monterey. Timberwolf, it's so nice to see you. I see you were here a while ago, but I hadn't said hi to you. Good to see you. It's raining too. Oof, we're just like Alaska. The Alv. The Alv is declaring war when he doesn't even want to. Just got here. How are you? I'm doing well, Matador. Thanks for asking. All for you, Malu. You're awesome. You're awesome yourself, Al. Thank you so much. From Thailand, this show. Nice. Okay, where's my Dragonborn? You know what I want to do before we sing Dragonborn? I have time. I have a little bit of time. I do want to sing Love Story because I don't know if I can sing it. I want to test it out on stream because I've played it for you on stream but not sing it. It's hard to sing because I'm not like a 17-year-old like Taylor was when she recorded that. So let me just find, if I were my Taylor track, where would I be? I would be in my... You would still have the donations. Me and Wally run across the finish line together. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Love Bunny, for fun. Love Bunnies. I'm sorry, plural. I have to go to my work folder and to my Jaime Cavazos folder. Jaime is the mastering engineer. He did such a good job. The mix you're going to hear that I'm singing to is not mastered. The final song is. So it's going to be a little less than ideal, but it'll work. Let's try this out. I hope I can remember the lyrics. So for those of you that aren't familiar, I made a cover of a Taylor Swift song called Love Story. And the song is in 4/4 time, but I made a waltz out of it in like 3/4 time for a friend to dance at her wedding this summer. Hello, hello. Wish me luck.
We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air. See the lights, see the party, the ball gowns. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know that you were Romeo. You were throwing pebbles and my daddy said stay away from Juliet. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting, all there's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Yes, Dr. Watson. Yes, Dr. Watson. I'll sing Dragonborn after this. So I sneak out to the garden to see you. We keep quiet, cause we're dead if they knew. So close your eyes. This is my friend Susan. Escape this town for, you cannot see it, little while. Cause you were Romeo, I was a scarlet letter. And my daddy said stay away from Juliet. You were everything but it's real. Don't be afraid, we'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Tired of waiting, wondering if you were ever coming around. My faith in you was faded when I met you on the outskirts of town, and I said, Romeo, save me. I've been feeling so alone. I keep waiting, but there's no... Is this in my head? I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, marry me, Juliet. You never have to be alone. I can't breathe, and that's all I really know. I talked to your dad. Go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby, just say we were both young when I first saw you.
Oi, that is difficult to sing because, like Kevin's songs, there is very little room to breathe in the chorus. When you don't have enough breath, it's hard to sing in tune, and so it's tricky. But the recording is okay because I was able to start and stop recording and breathe. Thank you, Wally, for the extra memberships that you gifted. Welcome to everybody. Did Malukah play Skyrim? I did. Dr. Watson, if you look on YouTube, the channel is Malukah without reverb. The handle was Malu Phoenix 2. Excuse me. I have a playthrough of Skyrim on that channel, and it was really fun. It was super fun to make those videos. The queue is now closed. Let's sing Dragonborn. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the support and the donations and your time. I really appreciate having someone to talk to and sing to. Where's my Dragonborn extended? We're doing the fancy version. Malu, how's work on the Edge Runners cover been going? I remember you were working on it. Yes, Sarian, I tried, for the first time ever, I tried the new Patreon streaming service, and it works quite well. And I actually worked on that cover yesterday, and I'm going to continue working on it on Patreon. And I'm hoping to finish it as soon as possible, because I'm super motivated to start releasing songs again. And so yeah, it's going well. It's going well. Thanks for asking. You can expect that in the near future. Picked out a new haircut. Looks nice. Thank you, Matador. Thank you very much.
Our hero can claim.
Hold on one second. I got distracted. I got the announcement about the stream up there 20 minutes after the stream ended. Oh, really? On Patreon? I have to keep that in mind. Since I was just testing it out, I did not notify you guys, but I think I will set up a post and a time with enough time for you to get there if you wish.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord heart. Believe the Dragonborn comes.
Dragonborn feels like an old shoe to me.
It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn calls. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows.
You bought Skyrim because of this? That's awesome.
You'll know the Dragonborn's call. Tovakin, naloksin los varin, wadain vokul, maferakast pal, arfinorok pal gran, fondus honsin drosan, tovakin, fahin, kogamudra. Husjanu, kuldo ov, wan vok, lingrad vok, akfinte. Was ik voel, toch veel ganus an sul pentalok, wat bin muldo vanok, ven cos nalok ma pera garblus, basta sol ven cos tieno, bainal duin yot. Tovakin, aloksin los varin, wadain vokul, maferakast pal, arfinorok pal gran, fondus honsin drosan, tovakin, fahin, kogan mudra.
Thank you for watching. All of these years, all of these streams, I think I've performed this song 1,000 times by now. And I will hopefully perform it 1,000 more because I love it. You guys have a fantastic rest of the day. Thanks for being here. And I will see you next week, okay? Take care, be good. Thanks for being so good to each other. It's always lovely to see the way you interact. Such a cool place. Bye guys, bye Lily Pugh. Say hi to the kids for me. And Mart's Sikar. Hi, Stanislaw. And Rambling Corchester, and Timberwolf, and Dr. Watson, Wally Wallace, Black Tech, Ariuruka, I cannot read, Tagara, and Joel, R. Turner from Alaska. Andres, thank you guys, everybody. All right, Runic, good to see you again. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Sooner rather than later, but I understand sometimes it's complicated. Have a nice week, Malukah, and may your moon ever return to full. I hope so. I hope so. And for all of you guys as well. Take care. Bye-bye.